lights are down, the previews are over. It's time for Marcos to the movies. This is about Moana, the 2026 highly controversial movie, apparently. I will tell you this. It was fine. It's a fine movie. Unnecessary completely. I did not need to see this in live action. It wasn't bad though. You could do worse. There are worse. I've seen worse movies this year. By far worse movies. I really like Moana, the animated movie. I liked Moana, the live action movie. It was the same movie pretty much. The only thing is The Rock looked really old. He's 54 years old. Face was is showing 54 years old, that's for sure. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't like I didn't walk away like God, I wasted my time with that one. It was I'll tell you a funny thing about it. So, all right, there's a couple of funny stories. I had heard that The Rock has no nipples in this movie. That's not true. He has nipples. I was looking forward to Rock's nipples. I was like, that can't be true. He's got to have nipples, and he has nipples. He wore a muscle suit for this one, I guess, because he was bigger than. I mean, he's a big guy, but he was bigger than because he's a demigod. I didn't see the ending of this, to be honest. I left when they were going to the Tahiti. That's the island that they gotta restore the heart to. I just didn't want to miss work. Like I was too. It was too. They show 30 minutes of previews in these movies now, and they want to miss work. So there was that. I saw it in IMAX. I got a little hard up to Tahiti. I don't know whatever the island is. They gave me a keychain of that. It glows in the dark. It's pretty cool. When I got so all right, I'll see that. I get front row IMAX. I like the front row regardless. I like leg space for one. And God, the screens are huge up there. Like you could admire it for its actual size, I think. Like it's huge screen and you're up in the very front and it's just like, man, the movies are so good. That's the best place in the world is the movies. Spirit Halloween will take my money, but I pay $27 a month and I can see almost as many movies as I can handle because I'm only free on the weekends. Like I'm not gonna go to a movie every day. So I mean, some weeks there's like maybe a couple times where I'm like, I wish I could see more movies in the weekend, but 4 movies a week is a lot. It's a lot. It's a whole day for 2 movies. When I do my double features, I'm in there for pretty much my entire time I'm awake and not at work and not sleeping. I'm at the movies because there's a overlap too. But God, it is the most amazing place in the world. I could spend all day there. And there's something about like it is frustrating. People like I just watch it when I get home. Watch it out. No, you need to go to the movies. It's different. It's a different feeling. Growing up, I can remember seeing remember every time I went to the movies. I saw the earliest movie I can remember seeing in theaters. I saw Meet the Parents with Aaron Volkerdink and Daniel Thomas in high school, my sophomore year, I guess. Volkerdink had a car. I remember when we went to Hastings afterwards and we rented the Guy game. And we went to something else. It was some movie. I think it was some horror movie. And like I didn't want to see Meet the Parents, but like I didn't really. The first time I ever spent a night at a friend's house that didn't live next to me. Like we went to school, high school, and we all had we stayed the night at his grandparents' house. Stayed up all night playing video. He had a modded Xbox. That was a great time. Did not want to see Meet the Parents though. Did not get that movie at all. It's dumb. I don't like it. But I saw it. That's when I remember seeing. I remember seeing Spider Man, which probably definitely came out before Meet the Parents, because we was living in Thebes at the time. And I thought it was weird. Like my stepdad really was into Spider Man. Like, you really wanted to see this one. Which, to be fair, was like the first big superhero movie that wasn't Batman. Uh, and we saw movies in theaters before, not in theaters. We saw movies, new movies. They were always the drive-in though, and the drive-in is a whole nother experience that I love. It's completely different though. And then I saw the Hills Have Eyes. I've told this story before. I was, I know I was being obnoxious one because we never did anything on the weekends. You know, we go to the store on Saturday and go grocery shopping, but never like anything fun. And I was making a point one day. I was like, we left the house on Sunday, we went to Cape, because anytime you go to, it's a far drive for anything down there. It was like a 30-minute drive to Cape Dorado. And I was just being obnoxious in the back seat. Like, we're not going nowhere, Brian. Brian's my, I guess we'll call him brother, even though I haven't seen or heard from him in years. Uh, but I was like, we're not going to see anything, Brian. We're not doing nothing. And then sure enough, they dropped those guys off to do a bowling because uh, Kenny liked bowling for some reason. And then my mom took me to see The Hills Have Eyes, the remake. And that was awkward when the woman gets raped. The woman from fucking Hocus Pocus got raped by that monster in that movie. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie, pretty brutal movie. And I remember seeing that one there. And then The Longest Yard, the remake of that with Adam Sandler. Out of nowhere, my Uncle Jerry and Aunt Chelly was just like they stopped by and wanted to know if I wanted to see The Longest Yard. And like, I'm not saying that they didn't love me. They were my aunt and uncle, but like no one's like it's never happened forever. And that's a movie I wanted to see more than anything because it had Adam Sandler. It was a football movie. It had Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kevin Nash, all these wrestlers in it. So I was super excited to see it. So of course I wanted to see that movie. I went on a date with Amber Rhoda. We saw Unaccompanied Minors. I didn't want to see Unaccompanied Minors. I wanted to see the Ninja Turtle movie, but we saw Unaccompanied Minors. Um, I saw Cars in theaters. Yeah, it's weird because the Kenny didn't want me to go. It was Father's Day weekend. He didn't want me to go see Cars because he's like, you don't like NASCAR. Like, I guess he thought it was. I guess technically it is about NASCAR, about racing, anyways. But he was like, you don't like NASCAR. And I was like, I still want to go out of the house to see it. I think it's it. And then when I got older and graduated, I saw like how I remember seeing Rob Zombie's Halloween Day came out. I saw Friday the 13th. Thanks to the documentary, his name was Jason, had a movie ticket attached to that. So I saw that one. Um, I don't know, it was here and there. But yeah, when I dated an ex Courtney, we went, that's how we discovered AM's A list because we saw like every movie that came out that year. It was insane. I have more stories too. Some are not. Some are not. They get long winded and probably not appropriate for some of it. There was one. I'll tell this last one, and I'll go on to the Moana movie. The last one, I had just got out of my marriage. There's a bird out the window. The sun comes up at like 4:30 or 5 o'clock a.m. 5 a.m. That's insane, guys. I hate that. But yeah, so I broke just got out of my marriage. I was on the dating apps, super easy. Went on the first date. If you hear birds, they're super annoying. Went on the first date. I saw Atomic Blonde. I can't go into more of this story, but just know if you ever find me and you're like, tell me the Atomic Blonde story, I might tell it to you. I'll tell it to for sure, Scott. Any employee hears that, I don't know if I can tell you the Atomic Blonde story. Kind of funny. But no, I was like, man, God, movies are so good, just amazing. Seeing the screen and everything, and the light. I never saw it in light. You know, it's always dark in there. What I was gonna say. Oh, and there's this guy. A lot of little girls in this movie. In the movie theater. This dad was taking his daughter to see Moana, and I guess they were on the phone with somebody. Don't go speakerphone in public for one. Don't talk on your phone in public. text and be like, "Hey man, I'm at the movies. Shut the fuck up. Leave me alone." I know this is a Moana review, but but yeah, just like he was being very obnoxious. I guess someone was trying to break into his house. I don't know, but he got removed from the movie and ruined. Gave his daughter a nice memory, I'm sure, of when Daddy got kicked out of the movie theater for Moana. Good for him for making memories, I guess. But it's a shot from shot remake of Moana. Just like I mean, Moana made a lot of money. Moana 2 made a lot of money. Moana 2 is supposed to be a TV show, and they just edited it into a movie, and it made $1 billion. Like, I'm sure they did think it was going to make a lot of money. And I don't care if it makes money or not anymore. If it makes a lot of money, I'll brag about it for sure because I don't want to shit on any movie. Right? You can sit there and be like, Supergirl didn't make any money. Well, yeah, it wasn't a great movie. I don't. How am I benefiting from that though? I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll see every movie there is. Most movies, anyways. I didn't see Disclosure Day. I felt bad for Steven Spielberg. I got tired though. I do need a week off every now and then. And then the next week I guess it's gonna go in. We'll wrap this one up. This is a pretty short one. Yes, because if you've seen Moana, you've seen the movie. The songs are great. You like the songs? The oh, the You're Welcome song was amazing. That was really cool. Seeing in live action. That needed to be in live action. Make it more animated, And the ocean was cool. There's fun parts in it. I liked it. You can wait to Disney Plus though if you have to. I mean, I go see every movie in the theater. AM sale is $27 a month. Save a lot of money. Uh, but yeah, go see the movie. I don't know. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So I'm gonna see the Odyssey on Thursday. I will be honest. I know of the Odyssey, but I know of the Odyssey thanks to The Simpsons. Matter of fact, I know so much stuff thanks to The Simpsons of them parodying it. I know about Bible stories. They've done ancient Rome and Greek mythology. Uh, all this stuff I know from The Simpsons. So how accurate will it be is based on The Simpsons. I don't know. But hey guys, that's the end of the show, and I'll see you at the movies.